Everybody was ready for a new big project, and it excited all the right people.
This is not just a random piece of beautification, but that this is telling a story from the wave of the immigrants coming into South Omaha.
You know, with an art project, you never know exactly what you're going to get. We took a huge leap of faith here. My name's Tom McDonald. I am the Dean of Humanities and Visual Arts. One of the members of our Public Art Committee is Catherine Holian.
I saw the wall that was going up for this project. It just screamed to me, something needs to be done with that wall, and what makes more sense than a mural? I waited until there was sort of a lull in the projects we had taken on, and I suggested it. And the wonderful thing, what happened is almost magical. It just took off from there. The faculty that had been involved in doing the winter count for the buffalo hide were ready for a new project. They took this on, and it took on a life of its own. It really was magical.
My name is Susan Trinkle, and I am an art history instructor at MCC, and I've been the project coordinator for the South Omaha mural project.
A number of things had to happen. One, we needed to figure out how we were going to pay for it. That's always a big part of it.
We worked with the college to get institutional support so that we could apply for grants. And the first funder that we had was the Metropolitan Community College Foundation. From there we were able to then go to Nebraska Arts Council. We applied for grants through Omaha Community Foundation, and the Jetton Charitable Fund gave us some funding for that. And we also had a private donation from BVH Architects, who were the firm that had designed the connector building, and they had a really strong tie to this building and also to MCC in general. So they helped out because they were really happy to see some art be part of the building that they had actually designed with art in mind.
Everybody was ready for a new big project, and it excited all the right people.
Once we had at least secured some funding, we thought, okay, we're in good shape. Let's go forward. There was a selection process to select the artist to work with our students to help create the mural.
Hi, my name is Mike Geron.
My name is Richard Harrison. I'm the owner of A Midsummer's Mural.
My name is Rebecca Van Ornam. I'm also a muralist for A Midsummer's Mural.
We've probably done 50 murals together.
15?
50.
50?
I bet.
You think?
I wouldn't be surprised.
We created the class. We had to write curriculum. We created actually two classes. One was called Art in the Community, and the other one I think was just called Mural Painting.
When Mike got the opportunity to teach this course and do this mural, he invited us on as muralists to paint during the summer to help him complete the project and instruct the students and manage community volunteers.
So over 2 quarters, spring quarters, when we did all the planning and all the research and all the community engagement, our students, did a lot of research as well to try and identify those iconic things that would help symbolize that history, that culture of South Omaha.
It was a from-scratch learning process in terms of how to paint a mural. The class job, I guess you could say, was to research the area, history, find out what people wanted to have in the mural in the first place. We went through a few different designs, had public outreach sessions where we had a forum, had feedback about what we should do, about what was working, what wasn't working with the design we had. We had a historian on board, Gary Kastrick. We did a lot of learning about how to go about a public art project.
Hi, my name is Gail Vaughn, and I'm a Metropolitan Community College student.
Hello, my name is Lisa Nicole Schofield. I am a student. I collaborated with the class when we talked to the community to find out what was important and imperative to put in the mural. I'm a student, but I'm the designer and I'm the painter. One of them.
This is not just a random piece of beautification, but that this is telling a story from the wave of the immigrants coming into South Omaha all the way to the end where it's showing how South Omaha looks today.
These past couple months working with this crew has been excellent. The vibe was super positive. We laughed and laughed and laughed all the time. We had a lot of fun. We all got along well.
Working on this project, I have gone around and looked at some of the other murals in South Omaha. I don't look at them as just, oh, someone decided to put a pretty picture up. I try to see if there's a story there, because I didn't realize that there was such a story that went along with a lot of the murals that I've been seeing around town.
My favorite part is definitely trying to involve the community as much as possible and learning more about the people who live in the surrounding neighborhoods and trying to get them involved in the project. I enjoy reaching out to passersby and trying to get them to volunteer and add something different to their day.
So the way that we put together the class, they were to learn multiple techniques. So transfer methods, so we did a grid transfer. We also did projection at night, so we traced it. We also covered stenciling. We also learned about parachute cloth. Say you're painting a little figure, you can paint that up all the way to finished and then apply it to the wall permanently.
My name is Angelina McIntosh. I'm an artist here working at the Omaha South Campus mural. First, we had to power wash the wall to get rid of all the debris. Then we primed it, which is the gray color that you see behind the color here. And then we taped chalk to these long sticks to make sure that we could reach to draw the photo that we wanted to create on the wall. So then we block the paint, which is just filling in the lines with these solid colors here before we add more detail on later. I think that this mural is really gonna liven up the school a lot, because it was just gray and it was drab, but now, it's bringing some life into the school, so people will feel excited to come here.
The thing that got me the most was the day they presented the actual, here's what it's gonna look like. With an art project, you never know exactly what you're going to get. Does the artist or the classroom, the student's vision match what you kind of had in mind? And it's like, boy, again, it took a huge leap of faith here. We started this class, and they spent an entire quarter coming up with ideas, and we get down to we're at the end of the class, the end of the quarter, and they're presenting what it is they want to do. And I'm just thinking, oh boy, what is this going to be? I have no idea.
You go into something like that thinking, oh boy, how is this going to turn out? That meeting was really interesting. Everybody was so blown away by what these students and the faculty had come up with. We didn't have anything to add.
To a person, everyone in the room was just so blown away by how cool it looked, how great it looked on paper, and it looks even better on the wall than it does on paper. It's a great concept. It's interesting. It's vibrant. It moves. It's just really, it's colorful. It's so exciting, and so I think that's the most rewarding thing for me.
Sure, I sort of had the idea, but it's really important to give the faculty and the students the credit they deserve. It could have been so flat and uninteresting, and they really breathed life into it and got very excited about it. I think that takes a unique combination of people. They really deserve all the credit for it.